Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining me this evening. Tonight, I have a big announcement for you. As you know, 6 years ago, we implemented the Oracle E-Business Suite version 11i to help us with our business processes, data management, and reporting capabilities. It served us well. However, with all technology, it reaches an end life, and we're at the end life for version 11i. Oracle has cut back on the support for this particular version of their database, and they're recommending an upgrade to their new version, R12, release 12. At the end of 2013, Oracle will cease support of their database in version 11i altogether. The company is faced with some decisions. We had some options to consider. The first option was to go through a very costly upgrade with an entirely new system. We looked at that option. The second option was to go ahead and go ahead with the R12 upgrade. Or we could just hire consultants at a very expensive price tag of about $200 an hour to band-aid 11i and go through the pains and the sufferings of supporting an outdated system. Tonight, I'm pleased to announce that the company has chosen to go with the Oracle R12 upgrade. The reason for staying with the Oracle system versus going to a new system is pretty simple. Over the last 6 years, we've enjoyed a really good relationship with Oracle. They've been very responsive to our needs, very responsive to our training, and they've got a great support structure in place for us. So why leave a good ship? Just upgrade. So we've elected to stay with the Oracle R12 upgrade. What does this mean? What does this mean to you? Well, for the next 120 days or so, we're going to have our developers develop the new workflows, the new business rules, and configure the system for our upgrade. What does this mean to you? We need your help as the subject matter experts for your business unit. You know your business unit. You know your reporting requirements. You know how you get things done in your department. To that end, we're going to ask for a minimum of 4 hours a day from each one of you. It's approximately 20 hours a week, and yes, you've got that right. 50% of your time we're asking you to commit to the project. But the good part of this is you are going to reap the rewards of your work. You will be the benefactor of your contributions. Why you versus hiring a consultant at $200 an hour? Yeah, there's a price tag to that, and yes, we can afford it. The company carefully considered our options when we looked at contractor versus using our internal resources. And it's real simple. You're the ones who are going to use the tool at the end of the day. The consultants walk off site and say, so long, enjoy your tool. Again, you know your business. You know what better than consultants. You know what better than me as your project manager. You're asking yourself, what does this truly mean? Well, let me tell you the good side, and then I'll tell you the bad side. With all options, there's the good and the bad, right? The good side is you will reap the benefits of this upgrade by improved workflows, improved business processes. The way they've restructured the tables or the warehouse of information has sped up the processing of data and the storage of data, requiring less hardware, less storage space, better reporting. And what does that mean to you? Money saved is money translated into bonuses. The other part of the equation is you will go out and you will own your module. What do I mean by a module? Your department heads own the financials, or the HR, or the procurement and inventory. You own it. You will be the day-to-day manager of the data within that system, or your department head. Again, it comes back to you, the business unit subject matter experts. You own it. It's your tool. The company is funding to help you do your job better. So the downside of all this, you're asking yourself, this sounds great, too good to be true. Bonus money maybe, Improved workflow, life doesn't get any better. The downside of it is this. Your work is probably going to back up, right, if we're asking for 20 hours a week. There's going to be a backlog of work. Not just your work, but your direct reports, because we're going to pull them for 4 hours a day. The company understands this. There's going to be frustration and points of tension. We, as the organization, have elected to hire backfill positions for those frontline employees of yours, so that you don't fall behind on the workflow, so that we can maintain the business continuity, maintain our reporting, paying our bills, getting the paychecks out. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to announce that we're launching the R12 project tomorrow with your help, with you being the primary benefactors, knowing that when you report in the next couple of weeks to help us for those 4 hours a day, we will have your positions backfilled with temporary employees so that you don't fall behind on your work. We get the bills paid, we keep the lights on, you get your paychecks. So tonight I ask you to help me celebrate in this very prodigious project of the Oracle R12 upgrade. Thank you.